Do the waggle dance. Waggle, 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 waggle. Got quite a few on this. And there is some cats brood. There we have it. Got her Dunsky. Man, she's gorgeous. Guys, we found our queen.
Finally.
See that? Howdy, ladies and gentlemen, friends and family. Jake from GD Honey Acres here, and I'm really happy to see you all again. It's been a long time since we've been in the bee yard. As you can tell, we have a majority of our winterizing stuff still on. It is currently about 55 degrees. It's Easter Sunday. Happy Easter to everybody out there. Hope you had if you went to service today, hopefully you had a good service. We had a great one. I pray everything's going well with you guys. I'm kind of excited to see how the food store situation is going. I do have some boxes left over from fall of last year that we never extracted. So if some of these hives need some food, I'm going to use that instead of one-to-one. I'm going to let them use their natural honey, their natural food, to get them through. We're going to try something a little bit different this year. I want to try to go a slightly more hands-off approach. I don't want to do every weekend like I was doing, maybe every other weekend for an inspection, giving them a little bit more time. Still doing it every other weekend so we can catch queen cells as they form and split as necessary. I do have a box in the tree that they seem to always be landing in whenever we have swarms. This one's, I'm pretty sure this is a dead hive. This is the Rose Hive. She went into winter looking really well, but I'm not seeing any activity, and it's got me a little bit nervous, a little bit sad. We're going to delve into this one first, see what's going on. This might be the first hive that we split into, and we'll reuse the frames that are in here because they're already built out. It'll give the new colony a much greater chance of just exploding and growing rapidly because they're already set up. Everything's good to go. We did mite treat everybody before winter, so in my opinion that usually helps out a great deal in the success of a hive through winter because they don't have to deal with mites sucking all their fat stores out of their bodies. So I'm really glad that you all are back, and if you're new to this channel, welcome, and I'm excited to see where we go this beekeeping season. Let's get into the Rose Hive. And I know that there's no evidence of bees, but just in case, I'm going to smoke it anyway. Then we're going to proceed to go ahead, pull the strap, see what's happening. Let's take off the plastic. Telescoping cover off. My burlap, I use the burlap. This is the Vivaldi board. I definitely do not hear anything. Oh, I see a cluster of bees right here at the top. They ate all their sugar. I had this pack full of sugar. You can go through the video of last year and you'll see it just plumb full. How sad. I don't know if y'all can see that. Let's get the camera in here closer. There's a cluster right here. I'm guessing that's where the queen is, and they ended up perishing of not enough bees. Well, let's go ahead and open this up. This is a sad day. By the way, if you're new to this, and you want to get hive tools, get the one with the J-hook, because as you can see right there, you just pop them right up. Well, they just blew through all their food stores. We straight up blew through them. There's nothing there. These were all full last winter. Let's get in here. See what's happening. Hey, bee. Got to be investigating what we're doing. They're all just clustered up right there. I don't see a queen in that. Did something happen to their queen before winter and we didn't realize it? There's the rest of that cluster and no queen. Even though this is sad, I need to look at a positive here. We have fully drawn out combs. So here's our bottom board. I do see some mites. Maybe this one didn't get a good enough kill off on their mites. I see lots of evidence of mites. I think that's what this one's issue was. So I think the rose hive perished after looking at that bottom board of there wasn't a good enough mite kill off. I don't see any queen in the bottom board. So maybe this colony could have left too. There's not a lot of dead bees on there. And this was a full booming hive before we went into winter. A little sad right now, guys, but I need to look on the positives here, and I've got a fully built out hive that I can use for the next colony to get started in and have a really good head start. And I think that is definitely going to be my plan. I'm going to finish cleaning this out. There's no queen. I'm really just wanting to say that they left. For the amount of bees that was in this colony at the end of the year, I can't see. Oh, hey, they're pulling in pollen at a nice worker land. She can get her. Oh, there she goes. I just saw a worker. Land, and they had some orange pollen on them. But back to the rose colony. There were so many bees in here, and I know there's like maybe 40 or 50 dead bees on that bottom board, maybe a little bit more. But we had thousands in this hive, and there's just no evidence of them. I wonder if we had another colony abscond on us. We had 2 abscond last year then, if that's true. All right, let's stop contemplating. I'm gonna get that cleaned off, and let's start looking at all our others and seeing how they're doing. Here we are at the Aduna Hive. There's lots of activity already coming up from the top. They're not very happy. I opened that up. Let's go ahead and give them a little smoky smoke. I see lots of sugar in the top there. Get that Vivaldi board off. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this plastic off. If they get too mad, I'll just leave them alone. This is their first time this year being opened up, so there's new bees. They're definitely not used to me. Yeah. There we go. Hello, Aduna Hive. Very active right at this top hole here. Now remember, the smoke, all it does is trigger their, hey, there could be a fire here, so we really need to start worrying about getting our food stores. I'm going to see how much sugar's up here yet. Let's go ahead and pop this. See how we're doing. They got lots of sugar there. Lots of sugar still on top. Lots of activity inside yet. I might just close this off and let them have at her yet with that sugar for a while now. I'm just going to go ahead and do that with the rest of these. Now maybe we'll pop off the top box here and see how they're doing inside. Because I am really curious. You know, first time back in the hives this year. kind of give us an idea how we're doing. I don't see many. That might not be good. I hear them up in there. Aduna Hive might not have made it either. These might just be other bees from other colonies. Uh-oh. I mean, there are bees coming out. I guess the ultimate tell will be if we see them coming in, which I saw them last week coming into the hive like they were going in and out. I am hearing buzzing. I'm just going to close these girls up. Leave them be for now. Possibility of lost 2 hives. Sophia Hive, she's going like crazy. I know she's good to go. Sophia Hive has always been our dominant, our strongest hive. They also don't like me very much. Let's get moving on, and I'll just start checking all of them now. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have had our first, I guess, big loss. We went into winter with 11 colonies. We come out of winter currently with only, let me think here. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We come out with 5 gone. And 6 remaining. Sophia Hive is ginormous right now, and the Ahsoka Hive had a box still completely full of honey. So the Sophia Hive now has that box full of honey, which will get them through. I went ahead and distributed up the dry sugar between all the other live colonies. Our Scratch hive, they're doing very well. Didn't expect this big a loss. I've got to put it up to that we had an extremely warm winter this past year. It never got warm enough for me to get out here and open up hives, because I have a rule: if it's not above 50 degrees, you don't get into the hives. And also you don't feed liquid feed unless you're on average daytime highs are above 50. But let's not get sad, or try not to be, about the loss of 5 colonies. Let's look at the upside here, and we have 5 hives fully built out for 5 new colonies to get put into. Well, if you think about it, it won't be new colonies because we're splitting them. So what you do with this split is you take the old queen and you move her into that colony. You got to move the old queen, otherwise they're going to swarm on you still. That's just how it is. So that's going to be my plan. Hopefully next weekend it'll be much warmer, and I can kind of do a deep dive into these hives and get a better idea on what's going on with the ones that are alive at least, and if we have queen cells forming, if we have brood, or what have you. That Sophia hive, that's definitely my survivor right now. This is her 3rd year that she's going into, and she might end up being the dominant, I guess, genetic here in the apiary. So far, Scrat's queen, they're looking pretty good too. They did well so far. They still have lots of food in there with good population. The Lagertha hive is going. Gunhild is awesome. She's doing great. Our colony, that was our swarm catch last year. I can't remember if we named her or not. I'm going to have to ask Mrs. Jake. They're doing well. Leia's alive. We lost Rose. We lost Aduna. We lost Ahsoka. We lost Padme. And then the hive, that was our problem child last year, Amidala. The Amidala hive is the one that requeened itself like 6 or 7 times. It's not here anymore. They're gone as well. So Aduna, Rose, Ahsoka, Leia, no, not Leia, sorry. Aduna, Rose, Ahsoka, Padme, and Amidala. 5 colonies gone. Everyone else is still alive. We have 5 colonies, 5 hives to split colonies into. Kind of a sad start for the year, but by the grace of God, things will get better. It's Easter Sunday, so these hives will rise again, God willing. All right, hope you enjoyed this video, friends. This is just our update. This is our first ever time of 2022 getting into the hives. May the Lord bless you, keep you safe wherever you are, whatever you are. I pray you're doing well. Pray for my family. Pray for my apiary. I'll pray for you guys. Leave your comments, thoughts, ideas down below. And I'll catch y'all later. Bye.